Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm ready to swatch. So today I have China Glaze's new collection. This is their holiday for 2023 and it's called Wonka. And they did a whole collab with, I think Disney owns Wonka. I don't know, just shooting it out there. But yeah, it's all Wonka themed and Wonka branded, so it seems pretty cool. I'm such a holidays person that I don't know how I feel about themed collabs for the holidays, but whatever. Every holiday needs something different, right? I said it before and I'll say it again. You can't keep making reds and greens every year. So thanks to China Glaze for bringing us something different, even if I'm not always a fan of change. So the first one in this collection is called Noodle. This is like a tealish and it's got like a purple shift to it. I think this might be my favorite of the collection, so we're gonna have to swatch that and see how that turns out. Then we've got Pure Imagination. This one's really pretty. It's a purple, but it's got all kinds of multicolored sparkles in there. Really excited for that one. Then we have kind of a neutral. This is called Secret Recipe, and you can see it looks like chocolate, which is perfect for, you know, a Wonka theme. Then we've got another kind of neutral. This one is called Totally Taffy, and it's just like a pale pink, which I think is going to look really cute. And then we've got this one called Wonka. It's kind of a pale gold. It's like if somebody mixed champagne and gold together. I think this color kind of looks like. And this one is so much fun. This is called For the Dreamers. And it is this really bold, sort of a pink, sort of a purple. This is really pretty. This is my second favorite, I think. So we're gonna have to see what they look like on the nail. Let's give it a shot. Okay, so we're gonna start off with this pink glittery shade For the Dreamers. I really like this one. It's so sparkly. It's a little sheer in the first coat, but I think it's going to go on nicely with two. And then we've got this bluish shade, and this one is called Noodle. This is like a bright blue teal, and it's got a little bit of a shimmer in it. Okay, next we're gonna go with the shade Pure Imagination. And I think this might end up being my favorite of the collection because it's, oh, sorry about that. It's a nice purple with a shimmer. This gold is called Wonka. This is a really bright looking gold. I like a nice bright gold, so I think I'm gonna love it. Okay, and then this is just a brown cream. This one is called Secret Recipe. And of course it's made to look a little like chocolate, which is kind of fun. All right, I'm gonna do another coat of Wonka over on the right hand. That's really pretty, even with one coat. Kind of a sheer gold. And then this is Secret Recipe again. And on my ring finger, I'm going to go in with Pure Imagination. Again, that shimmery, sparkly purple. It's kind of got a rose gold shimmer. And on the pinky, we're going to do For the Dreamers once more. I really like, this one is definitely glittery rather than shimmer. It's got some bigger particles. Okay, and on the right thumb, I'm going to go with Totally Taffy. This is a cream as well. It's a nice pale pastel pink, which is a fun shade for this collection. It gives definitely candy vibes. All right, the second coat of For the Dreamers. So sparkly. And next, the second coat of Noodle. I love this teal. It's a beautiful color. I'll do another coat of Wonka. Wow. Yeah, this is pretty. I love a good bright gold. And Secret Recipe, I'm hoping this will cover in 2 coats. Yeah, that looks nice. Okay, and once more, Pure Imagination. Hopefully this will do 2 coats nicely as well. Yes, that looks great. Here's the Wonka color again. So bright and shimmery. And then another coat on Secret Recipe. I'm really impressed that this is looking nice in 2 coats. It can be hit or miss with cream sometimes, and I like this. And one more coat of Pure Imagination. That looks awesome. And then finally, For the Dreamers. Again, I love this large particle glitter. It looks so cool. And then Totally Taffy. We'll see how this does with 2 coats. I'm thinking it might need 3. Yeah, it's still a little streaky. Okay, I'm gonna do a 3rd coat on this For the Dreamers. I just think it looks a little bit nicer in 3 with all that glitter. And one more on Wonka as well. And then we'll do a 3rd coat on Secret Recipe just to cover up any little bits of streakiness. And then one more on Pure Imagination. I think if it hadn't been my thumbnail, it would have just needed 2, but that's awesome. And this is Wonka again. And one more on Secret Recipe. Just to make sure no streaks. And I've got a little bit of visible nail line on Pure Imagination on the ring finger, so I am going to do 3 over here as well. And then one more for the Dreamers. And like I said, this Totally Taffy definitely needs a 3rd coat, and I kind of bumped it a little, so we're going to try and fix up that little spot. It is hard to even things like this out, but I'm going to do my best. See if we can get it fixed. Okay, that's not bad. So those are the swatches for the China Glaze Wonka collection. For a holiday release, it actually has some neat kind of holiday colors. Like I think Wonka, the gold works, and you can use Secret Recipe, the brown. Those are kind of holiday colors. But all in all, not really a super holiday looking collection. And kind of interesting that they chose to collab with Wonka on their holiday collection. I'm just sort of thinking back to last year's, what was it called? Like Drippin' and Glitz or something. And it was just like all glitter everywhere. And that was a very holiday themed collection. I'm not mad that this one isn't holiday themed. Like I said, I think holiday themes can get kind of repetitive around this time of year, so it's nice to have something different. And I think this one delivered on something different, but it's interesting to me that a lot of other brands also chose to go with something different for the holidays. Like, I think the teal Noodle is kind of comparable to a couple of O'Reilly shades from their holiday collection. And also Essie did a really crazy offbeat holiday collection. So all in all, it's just kind of, I'm a little disappointed that there were not so many holiday shades that came out in general. And I think China Glaze is kind of part of that trend. But as a Wonka collection, I think it works out really well. The formula I was pretty happy with. The shimmers especially were really good. Noodle was great. Pure Imagination was a good one. I was less impressed with the creams. I thought that the Taffy one and Secret Recipe, I was a little disappointed that they kind of needed 3 coats to not be streaky. But again, it is China Glaze, so these are like at most $5 a bottle. So my expectations are not always super high. And I think that they deliver well, especially with having really cool colors that other mainstream companies aren't coming out with it as much. Like Pure Imagination was just a neat color. And like we didn't see any shimmers in, say, the Essie collection this year. So I was quite happy that they have at least got some creative shades going on. Thank you all so much for watching. If you have any questions, please do feel free to ask me down in the comments below. I'm always happy to talk nails and nail art. Yeah, thank you all so much, and I hope you have an absolutely wonderful day.